Hey guys, welcome back my channel, The Learning Destinations. I am your host Avinash, and this is second part of my ongoing series, Complete Hands-on with the AWS Glue. Now in this sessions, I am going to show you that how you can set up a ETL job. In the previous part, we had seen that how we can do the data crawling from different data sources, and we had considered S3 bucket as a data source. Now in this sessions, we are going to extract the data from the data catalog. Then we are going to transform the existing data, because the existing data is in CSV format, and we are going to transform it into Parquet format. After that, we are going to load this data into S3 bucket, and from there we are going to again crawl the data and creating the data catalog. And after that, finally we are going to run the SQL queries using Athena query. Alright guys, so if you are equally excited about this sessions, just sit back, relax, fasten your seatbelt and enjoy the sessions, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Alright guys, so here I am starting the practical session, and just in case if you missed my previous video, so you can visit my channel, The Learning Destinations. There you will find the video part 1, Complete Hands-on with the AWS Glue, and after watching this video you will have complete understanding about how you can crawl the data from different data sources, and then you can create the data catalog as well. Okay, so returning to the subject, and since this is the second part where I am going to show you that how you can set up the ETL jobs. Okay, so I am currently inside the AWS Glue. I am clicking here ETL jobs, and I say create. Here you will have two options: data source, like from where you want to do the extractions, and then the target. It means after transformation where you want to save the data. Okay, so definitely it would be S3 bucket. Okay, so firstly we need to define the data source here. Okay, so I'm giving it name, let's say CSV to Parkway. Okay, so just in case if you want to extract the data from S3 locations, so you need to select this type S3 location, and after that you need to browse. So suppose your data is, okay, let me go here. Okay, so let's suppose your data is under this folder, right? CSV data. So you need to select from here. Okay, like this. Okay, but since I had already created my data catalog table, so I'm going to keep S3 source type as a data catalog table. So in this case I need to define my database, the data catalog. Okay, so firstly I need to define the database, after that the table, and then that's all here. Then I need to define this one, data target, and I'm going to keep the same name, CSV to Parkway. And after that, format, which format you want. I want in Parquet, so I'm just keeping it the same, CSV to Parquet. Okay, I corrected the spelling. Okay, then S3, right, where I want to keep this data. Okay, so I need to select here, and I go here, and I want the transformations, the transform data should be saved under these locations. Okay, so I choose this one, and then let's see if I am using any, if I am missing any other options. I think should be okay. Okay, then after that, these two, data source and data target, I have already defined. Now I need to save here the job details. Okay, so I give it the ETL job name. Basically this is ETL job, CSV to Parkway. Okay, then after that, here I had already created a glue role, right? And if you watch my previous video, you will understand that at the starting of this sessions, I had already created a IAM role. Okay, then I keep this one. You can choose here. I just take this glue too. Then language pattern is okay. And then I think this is the lower version I'm going to take. We don't need so much node, worker node. I just keep 2, and rest of the details is okay. Perfect. Then what is data quality? Nothing. Version control. Okay, you can integrate it with different version control system as well. I didn't explore these options, maybe later I will cover. So okay, so I think we are good to save our jobs. Okay, let's save this job. So you can see updating job, successfully updated job, CSV to Parquet to run the job, choose the run job button. Okay, so now we are running this. So our data from CSV to Parquet, it will be transformed. Okay, so we have done the extractions and now we are transforming the data, and for that we are running this ETL job. Okay, so you can see the message successfully started a job. I'm going to pause this video. Let's get back in once it is finished. Okay, perfect. So we cross verify whether the our job has been successfully created or not. So here you can see CSV to Parquet, right? This is the job has been successfully created, and in order to verify whether it has successfully transformed the data or not, we need to check into S3 bucket. So we go here, S3 bucket. Okay, and then we go here. This is okay, and we go here under the script, and here we can see, right, the Parquet format, the data has been created. Perfect. So now what we need to do, we need to again move back to the glue sections, and there we need to create the table using this Parquet format, so we can run the SQL queries using Athena queries. Okay, so we need to go here, the database. Okay, then we need to go here under this database, and then we need to say create table, and we will use this add table using crawler. So this time it will crawl the data, Parquet data. Okay, so we give it name Parquet crawler. Okay, then we go next, and here we need to select the data source. So it would be S3. Okay, and where it is, inside this and under the script folder. Okay, and then after that add an S3 data source. Okay, then do next. Then here we need to select the role, IAM role. Next, and then here we need to select the database, and then rest I keep it the same. Here you can select the frequency, so I'm just giving it on demand. Say next, create crawler. So once the crawler has been successfully created, right, the crawler has been successfully created, we need to run crawler. It is crawling the data from the Parquet format from the S3 bucket, this one, right? So this time it is crawling the data from S3 bucket here, and it will create the table as well. So you can see the status is running. Let's get it completed, and then we will cross verify under the table sections whether it created the tables or not. So I'm going to pause this video. Once it is finished, we'll return. Okay, perfect. The crawler job is successfully completed. It took 41 seconds. Now the same we will verify under the table, and here we will see that. So this is the Parquet format which we have just now created the table. So we go inside this. Okay, and here we will see all the, okay, so we got all the column name. Okay, but this time the data is in Parquet format. So here you can see classification Parquet. Okay, so now we are going to do the query using the Athena. So let's go to Athena. I open it in new tab. Okay, so here we have two tables. One is for client CSV, one is for script. Okay, so this is the table is for CSV data, but this is for scripts. A script is this table script where the data is in Parquet format. Okay, this one. So I am going to do the query, and database is client database glue. Okay, let's verify. So this is the database, client database glue, and under here there is a two table. This is reserved for CSV data, and this reserved for Parquet format. Okay, the same I am finding in Athena query, and this is the script table where the Parquet format is there. So I'm going to run query, say preview table, and this is the query. Okay, so I'm getting all the data here. Okay, so it means we have successfully set up the ETL job here. ETL job, let me Let me revise everything. So firstly, we have created the ETL job CSV to Parquet, and where we have defined the data source and the data target. Data source for extracting the data. In this case, we have taken the data catalog. Okay, here, and then after that, in this case we have taken the data catalog. Okay, then we have defined the destination, so our Parquet format data is saved under S3 bucket. After that, we return back to the database. We have gone through the table and we added add table using the crawler. We have created the crawl job. We have crawled the data which is inside the S3 bucket as a Parquet format. And after that, once we created the table, we run the SQL query using the Athena query from this table. Okay, so this is the complete ETL jobs. One more thing which I would like to show you. So just in case if you want to run the ETL jobs as a cron job, right? So you can also schedule it. Let me see that where is that options. So if I select this one, and then schedule. Okay, so you can schedule this, you can create schedule, and frequency you can define it: hourly basis, daily basis, weekly, monthly, and custom. Okay, so you can define, and accordingly it will automatically run the ETL jobs, and it will automatically convert the data into CSV format, and will save it at a specific time. Okay, I'm just canceling it. Yeah, that's all guys. This is what I wanted to show you. So in next part 3 sections, I am going to show you that how you can extract the data from the RDS. Okay, so in part 1 I have taken the data source as a S3 bucket, but in part 3 I am going to show you exactly how you can extract the data from the RDS. Okay, and just in case, this is my LinkedIn ID, you just follow me, add me here, and if you have any questions you can message me here. Okay, and if you think that if I add any value in your skills, then guys, please subscribe my channel. It's completely free and it definitely motivate me a lot. Thank you so much for watching this.